Enough for you all to come back to me. About that, folks. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And just wait for everybody to come back in. Come back to my channel and look, you will see I'm live. If any of you know to go look at my channel. Of course, they're waiting for that not to buffer. And I can't yell at them. Hey, come to my channel and look. Anyway, I do not like Streamlabs. It worked at first and now it's pathetic. I am going to absolutely delete the app because it is so totally useless. So totally useless. I don't like useless apps, seriously. Can't stand useless apps. They take up memory and they're just not good. All right. Y'all, you gotta come look at the channel, see that I'm live. Come on, folks, look at my channel. Come look at my channel. Oh my gosh, my gosh. Oh. Guess I should have said so. Yeah, just look at my channel. How can I get it out to them? Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do. in here. There you go, Ian. There you go, buddy. I'm never using the Streamlabs again. Never again. I'm not ever going to use Streamlabs again. It's pathetic. Hopefully others will catch on. I hate this. I really do. Unfortunately, nobody's going to be able to watch me paint. No, I don't think Mark will get mad. Nobody's going to be able to watch me paint, but after I'm finished, I will show the painting to you. I am so sorry about that. I'm never using Streamlab again. I'm going to actually delete it. I don't like it. Okay, I am now going to be using Burnt Sienna. At least I'm going to tell you the colors that I'm going to be using. Yeah, but he didn't know that it wouldn't respond well. He had no clue, bud. He'll understand. He'll understand. He probably would agree not to use it, but acting up like that. He probably would. I'd say he'd agree. I mean, you know, he was finding something for me. He didn't know. He had no clue. But yeah, I'll show this painting after it's finished. I just wish the students could have watched it. He just told me about the app anyway, Ian. He didn't actually give it to me. He just told me about it. But oh, he's gotten upset, but he does good about controlling it. I think what he chooses to do if he is upset, he just goes on ahead and leaves. I think that's what he does. No, I've never seen him mad either. Yeah. It could be the Holy Spirit too, you know? Makes a big difference when you have Jesus Christ in your life, doesn't it, Ian? It makes a big difference having God. And wouldn't it be something if you ended up being the only one in the chat? That would be painful. I need more people. I need more people. I wonder why I'm losing viewers. Nobody wanted to see me paint. Nobody wanted to play the trivia on cars hardly anybody wanted to do the trivia on couples. What am I missing? I do wish that you could watch me paint this. I was trying to figure out how in the world could I do a stream and paint. It'll be so good when I reach that threshold that YouTube wants so that I can use my tablet and stuff. It sucks that they changed that. They just wanted to ruin it, that's all. Make it difficult for smaller YouTubers because they know that the live chats make a big difference. Maybe, but the last two nights, the last two streams, I've only had anywhere from 5 to 7 people. So I don't know necessarily that it's me changing it out. And I've seen people had to start over plenty of times on their live streams. So it seemed like it, but there wasn't as big of a crowd as I'd been getting. Oh, well, that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that, buddy. By all means, anytime that it comes to doing something for the Lord or being in the Lord's presence, forget me. I am not better than the Lord. So that ain't no problem. And yeah, that's what I kind of figure. I definitely know that's why Nikki and Mark missed. All right, I'm going to show you what I've got thus far. I've got 2 masses painted here. Get this in frame. So there's what I've so far, buddy. There you are, Julian. I'm glad you found me. Anyway, that's what I've got so far. I've got 2 massa tables. At least YouTube hasn't banned us from using live stream, period. That's a good thing. I'm grateful for that. That would be a real bummer. Well, good. Happy is always good. Always good. Oh, I'm going to get rid of Streamlab. It's useless. It worked all right in the beginning, but it's useless. Has to have a strong Wi-Fi and everything. It's just useless. Mark tried, and it's my guess that no matter what app I would try, it would end up doing that. No, he isn't. He'll understand. Mark will understand. He had only suggested it anyway just because he had found it, you know. He'll understand, though. He wouldn't want me to use something that doesn't work. I mean, think about it. What good is it for me to run it? I even put it on my DSL, and what good did it do? It's still buffered. It's a useless app. I can't use it when I go walking. I can't use it in my own house. Yeah, he does. But if his power doesn't come back on, then he can't help it. I wonder why, out of all the paints I've got, this yellow ochre deep is so thick it hardly wants to pour out. I wonder why. Yeah, I was always happy when I got me a good weekend too. Always was. Anyway, this ochre is thick, very thick. Never would pour out right. I'm gonna have to watch more of Bob Ross's paintings. Where I haven't painted for so long, I have forgotten a lot of the painting skills. I'm going to have to watch his work again. That way, get a refresh. Yeah. Oh, well, good. It's all according, Ian. It's all according. They can be. For the mattress that me and hubby got, it costed about around 260, and then with all the taxes and stuff, it was like 300. They delivered it too, so it might have been closer to 350, something like that. So it can be. Yeah, they can run a little expensive, that's for sure. But if it's comfortable, then it's well worth the money if it's comfortable and if it lasts. If the mattress doesn't last and you spend good money on it, then it's a waste. I'm about ready to show you what I've got now. I was using the mattress my parents bought me like 10 years ago when I lived at home. It was worn down. My parents have one that has adjustable comfort and heating. The sides can move them down. Oh yeah, I know the one that you're talking about. More than likely, they paid pretty good money for that too, Ian. Those mattresses aren't cheap. The ones that do that, those aren't cheap at all. Um, it could be a Tempur-Pedic. I'm not remembering what they're called either myself. All right, let me show you what I've got here. I was adding some more rope to the massa tables. So I am ready to add some ground. Hey, Levi. How you doing, buddy? I missed you so much yesterday. You feeling better? Man, we had a mess earlier. I was trying to live stream using that Streamlab that Mark suggested, and it started buffering bad, so I put it on the DSL and it continued to buffer. It even locked up, so I had to go to the laptop, and that's the reason why Jens can't watch me paint. Jens was able to watch me paint, but with the Streamlab buffering like that, it just, if you want to come in here, log in and be a good person, that's good. I would love for you to stay here in the chat, but if you want to make trouble, you can just go on ahead back out. Hello, Marie. Now, I'm sorry you're not going to get to watch me paint, hun, but we can talk anyway. And I'll be showing you periodically what it looks like as I paint it. Oh, no, I'm not done. It's probably just the laptop. No, that's fine, Ian. That's fine, buddy. Let's give Lejen a chance. Let's give him a chance. No, that's okay. We'll give him a chance, but if he misbehaves, then we're going to take him out. We'll give him a chance. So now I am going to be using, I had pulled out sap green and light green that I'm going to be mixing together. And I'm going to, we'll see. I'm giving Lejen a chance. He had been in before and trolled. So I'm going to give him a chance. And if he makes trouble, then I want him out. I mean, we can give everybody a shot, you know. He might decide that he likes it in the chat and that he doesn't want to troll it. So what I'm planning on this looking like is that there is very little grass. Very little grass. So there's just going to be patches here and there. And I've got a special brush for that. So I'm just going to put it in on the whole part. It's going to be dry. So I've got ground as well for that. I was studying like the land that's out here in the back in the park area. And like, you know, it's not lush green like how I paint all my paintings. So I am going to dull it down, make it look more of a dry area and see what comes out of that. Yeah, some. Oh, did it? We are painting something similar to a desert scene, but it's got the Massa Table Mountains, like what I had showed you. I'd already got my Massa Table Mountains painted. So it's going to kind of be something like a desert scene, something kind of like that. Anyway, this is the brush I'm going to be using. It's a very little brush and it's stiff bristle. This is what I'm going to be using to put in thin bits of grass. I don't want too much green in this because this is a very hot, dry area. Yeah, we already know Julian been busy buying a mattress. Me, once again, time went by fast, but I managed to get my 3 videos out, and I don't know, it's like time just went by. As always, it just went by. I'm sure not wanting it to look like there's large patches. I should have dabbed that out a little better. That's fine though. I'll cover it up with the sand a lot. Like that. I mean, there is very little grass in a desert area, if any. And it really isn't grass. It's more like just hay. Well, if he had ill intentions, he would, especially me saying that I was going to give him a chance. So, you know. Well, that's good to hear, Levi. It's always good to have a productive day. Okay, so once again, I'm going to be using the ochre yellow. And I'm going to be pretty well painting the desert floor. I'm going to be using my larger bristle brush. That way I can I can cover larger areas faster. Ugh. But I want to dab it in. I don't want to literally scrape it in or rub it in. I just want to dab it in. So I'm thinning the amount of brush. Like that. Hey, Mitchell. No, they shouldn't even do that. They shouldn't do that. They realize that they ruin it for people? I mean, surely they would understand that. Now, if you want to watch reviews of As Seen on TV, there's this guy that hubby watches, and he's good. He's very good. He gives a very thorough test of it, and he doesn't use foul language. He even shows his own dogs on there. He does a great job. Well, once again, I should have dabbed it more. Daggone it. I can't stand it when I end up putting too heavy of an amount. I like cooking treat meat. I like boiling it in water, get all the salt out of it. It actually makes it good. Okay, I'll have hubby send you the link, Mom. I'll do that for you. I think he's called the Freakin' Review Guy. I think that's the title he goes by, the Freakin' Review Guy. Freakin. review guy. I think that's what he goes by. But he's very good at his work. He does not use foul language. He definitely gives you the pros and cons of anything, that's for sure, if it's worth the money or not. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've got thus far. I'm not finished with the ground, but I'm going to show you what I've got so far. That way I can keep you in the loop. So this is what we've got so far. I've got to finish putting in all the sand. Thank you, Marie. Is that what it reminds you of? Oh, really? Well, they are massa tables. That's what I painted, was massa tables. I might have got my idea from Arizona, but you know, I've never been to Arizona. I'm just thinking of some photos that I've seen. I like to believe that the Holy Ghost gave this inspiration to me because once again, I was going to paint a lush field with a mountain peak in the background. And instead, he showed me in a vision of the masses. And I painted them the way I envisioned them. I think they're interesting mountains. I like them. I wouldn't mind going to a place that's got some of them. I wouldn't know anything about that person. I never even heard of that person. I've got great expectations for tomorrow for some reason. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I do grocery shopping. That's one thing, but I don't know. I've got good expectations for some reason. I wonder what is that? Alrighty. So I have got the sand, the dry ground here. I'm glad you all's Hi, Mark. Blood test tomorrow, huh? No, high expectations. That's what I said, Julian. I've got high expectations for tomorrow. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? All right, this is what I've got. Well, I tell you what, it looks really good on that fuzzy screen. I like Bob Ross too. That's where I've gotten my inspiration is from Bob Ross. Hello, Jerry. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Bob Ross is cool. Do you paint, Jerry? Or do you just like watching him paint? Thank you, Mitchell. Hey, Grandpa. What are the chances? Now, is that a picture of Bob Ross or is that Richard Simmons? Oh, cool. He's your friend? My mod saw that his name sounded funny. Did he say something inappropriate, Mark? Oh, does he? I'm all for everybody coming in who's friendly. I guess the Hugh Janus or whatever, I guess it kind of sounded inappropriate to Mark. It could have just been his real name, though. Jerry says that it's his friend, so if he comes right back in, he's welcome to. I mean, if he's just coming in being friendly, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, Jerry. We've been attacked by trolls lately, and we're trying to stay on our toes about it. But we don't mean anything by it. We're just trying to keep from having nasty people come in, that's all. I have considered trying to paint with my fingers. I don't know how I'd be at it, but I've considered it. Okay, I'm going to attempt to get some dead grass in here, kind of like hay, but with a hint of green. And let's see what I can create here. Oh, is he? Wow. Yes, he is. Mark's a very good mod. All of you are good mods. Well, I'm very sorry, Jerry. Why don't you see if you can get your friend in here again? I do trust my mods, but sometimes mods can make mistakes. Let's hope that there's no mistake in this. Walter Weathers. Hello. Doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I hate trying to get down here at the bottom. The ledge on the easel makes it a little difficult. So I always have to pull my canvas off to get down on the bottom. Sorry guys. Gotta clear those off. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't mean anything. Yep, blue wrench is at the ready. They're always watching. Yeah, if you aren't a troll. Well, I do hope that you're honest about that, Jerry. I mean, I'd hate to be yanked around, you know what I mean? It's not very fun to have your leg pulled on you when you're trying to trust everybody. Like I said, we have had some really nasty people come in. Very nasty people. Louisiana, cool. Yeah, but that, like I said, Mom, that really doesn't mean anything. A lot of people, they just open up channels and they don't have any content or anything. No subscriptions or anything. Hubby has got a channel, but just no content. That's not unusual. There's a lot of people that I pull up to check and like they don't have content or anything. The really odd thing is like Marie has got over 1,500 subscriptions and she has no no content. You're a Christian? We're always welcoming new brothers and sisters in Christ, that's for sure. We're always welcoming them. Forgive us for being somewhat a little wary. We've just really been knocked hard with trolls, and it's just not good. It's not good. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I do. I very greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been hit hard lately, so my mods they're watching even closer, and it's sad because it's been happening to my friends as well. So we're having to watch. But you're most definitely welcome here. Most definitely. It changes. Is it a, thank you, Mark. Is it like one of those moving avatars or something? Now that I know. That I know. Why do you think I've got all my creators on here as mods? Seriously. I've got a very, very, very good crew. Serious. I've got an excellent crew. Excellent, excellent, excellent crew. Best of the best, I tell you. I trust my mods. Alrighty here. So I feel like I'm overdoing it. So this, I've got an area here that's like a very thick patch of grass. And then it's even thinner in other areas. So I hate it when I do that. I seriously hate it when I do that. I hate that. All right. So that's what I've got. Let me see here. Um, hmm. Hello, Carol. It's so great to see you. No, you got it right, Mark. Her name is Carol. I'm painting like a desert scene with massive tables. Like I said, I trust my mods. It was. It turned out to be great. I didn't know that everybody knew so many answers. Yeah, I read that. I opened it up to read that. All right, now. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show this to Jens again, and Jens, tell me what you think is missing and what I could possibly add to it. Now, I know that there isn't very much on these deserts, but what do you think I need to add? What do you all think I can add? A sunset. Yeah, I was going to do a sunset, but I seriously, I needed to look at some pictures about that. Well, it's not a meadow. And now they're coming against mods. Wow. Well, they are kind of red. They've got the red tint. It's a little hard to see it with that screen, but they do. They've got a hint of red to them. But a sunset, hmm. Let me see here what I can conjure up with the burnt sienna. Not be able to. Not add too awful much of it there. See what I can conjure up here. Add a little bit more depth into the sky. Hmm. It's doing the very same thing that I had created earlier, and I didn't like that shade. So, yeah, here goes that. Ditch that. All right. Hmm. I shouldn't have added that green, honestly. Should not have added the green. Anyway. It was. Well, it was hopeful anyway, right? It is hopeful. Oh, that's good to hear. Very good to hear, Grandpa. Eh, because you toed on them. You toed on them, Mitchell. But I appreciate you guys, seriously. I have got good mods. Thank you for looking deeper into that. Yeah, it was hot here again, too. Yes, I agree with you there, Marie. You know that you're a good mod when they come against you, for sure. But it was really hopeful, you know? I mean, seriously, it was hopeful. I'm always looking for honest people that I can trust. Yeah, that Merc's being a very good one. Praise God. Like I said, I've got the best of the best. I have got an awesome crew here, Marie, and I trust them. Every bit, I trust them. Nope. The majority of these have been with me since last year, Marie. And they're honestly, they are the best people I've ever known. Only as a mother, you're mean. But I'd always told you that I appreciated that. Me and Bro turned out to be a lot better because of you. I know that. Holocaustus. Hello, Anthony. How you doing, buddy? Absolutely, Marie. As far as it goes to having YouTube, I trust them with my life. I really do. And if we was in a group and done a dare for them to catch me, I trust they'd catch me. Are you? You've got a long weekend too, don't you, Anthony? All three of you boys, you've got a weekend, don't you? You get Monday off for Labor Day. A long weekend for you fellows. They'll be good for you and get some studying in or some relaxation or whatever, right? And Julian gets off work. So yeah, some folks get an extended weekend. Oh, Anthony, you silly. What? 6 a.m. Wow. Is it a fasting? Is it a fasting blood work? Well, what, Mitchell? Well, that explains why it's so early. Aw, buddy. Oh, is it? Yeah. No, it's never fun, but once it's done and over with, it's all right. It's just a good thing that they've got you that early. That way you don't have to suffer too long without any food. Do you? See, the reward is great afterwards. 49. Boy, me and Rodney's getting old. Breakfast is nice. I haven't had a breakfast in so long. Yeah, well, Alan's starting to jump up in age. And I still look at him like he's in his 20s, even though he's in his 40s. I don't think I'll ever get used to Bro being in his 40s. Not until he finally hits his 50s, then it's going to like. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you there, Levi. I am going to study up a little bit more on this painting, and I don't know. I don't like it that I ended up applying so much on that sand. That's wrong. I always, I don't dab enough off. Yeah, it's all according to who the tech is. I have had someone draw my blood that I don't even feel them. They're done and over with. And then I've had others do it that, like, everything they're doing. There are some good techs out there that knows just what to do. Okay, Grandpa. I know that if I add more in that, that's just going to mess that up. But I seriously hate it when I do that. So what am I going to do about that? How can I fix that? Kind of like red sand. That might help a little bit if, and make sure not to put too much on the brush. But just seriously tone it down so there's not much there. Down. All right, Mitch. Good night, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. Ah, yeah, that happens. Sometimes you get a bruise. That happens. It ain't nothing, though. Well, you got some good text working there. A cow in the desert. Gee, I feel sorry for that poor thing. It'll starve and die of dehydration. I must have caught that. Hmm. Well, I like how this is turning out. This looks pretty good. show you what I got here in a moment. Oh, from here. There, now there is all kinds of textures in this. All kinds of textures. Now that I like. I really like that. It's all kinds of colors and textures in that desert now. Da, da, da. That's great that you give blood often. I think the needle hurts more when they press down to take it out. I have thought about giving blood, but I have hemophilia. Surgery. Oh, I see. They have a blood drive at my school every year. You have to be 16 with a parent's signature. I may do it next year. Their blood doesn't clot. Uh-huh. Good deal. Schools here have blood drives and get a lot of kids participating. I bleed a lot easier than most. My blood doesn't clot well. Looks like a boot in a vase. um, my ex-husband bled bad. If he got cut, he bled all over the place. He didn't clot that easy. Now my husband here, he has got he's actually got a clotting problem, so he has to take blood thinners. Well, that would be just as good, Levi. Wow. Did she have leukemia or something? I don't know if I'd marked myself a donor or not. I don't remember if I did. Uh-uh. Um, I guess there really isn't too much that you can paint on a desert. Not really. Not really. Oh, praise God. That is terrific, Carol. That is terrific. There was somebody that I had got the pleasure to watch for around 2 months. He was on the OMAD diet. And some, I don't know if there's cactus around the Masters or not. I could try to do a cactus, but I don't know. Well, that would definitely add some flair. I won't do those big tall standing ones with the arms. I'll do the little flat ones. We've got a lot of those here. I'd say so. Yeah, those little flat cactuses that's got the real beautiful pink blossom. That would be. Now, I could put a whole mess of them at the bottom of one of these masses. That's a great idea, guys. Thank you. I'm going to add a little bit more brightness up here in the corner, though. See if I can make it look more like the sun is just a bright hot. That way I can kind of lighten it up in the sky a little bit more. I have already used up all of my paint paper. Oh, that makes a big difference up here in the sky. Like a white heat from the sun. Oh, yeah. That is nice. That is nice. I'll show you here. All right, here. So it was awesome to witness, yes. When I have a baby cactus plant on my balcony ledge. Oh, cool. No, 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 no. You're okay. You're okay. Simple questions aren't stupid, buddy. They're not stupid. Now I'm going to let you see what I've done with the, and not like from that. I know it makes it like I'll use the lighting from my lamp there, but no. Okay, anyway, up here in the corner, I added more white to make it look like a white heat. You can't see it though for the position this is in, so sorry about that, guys. Anyway, it made a difference. It seriously makes it look like a white heat. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Now, my sap green with a hint of the ochre should make the right shade for the cacti. The one thing I can say for sure, having a arboretum around here with a whole mess of cactus helps you a whole lot to know what in the world you're creating. I wonder why that yellow ochre is so thick. It's almost chunky, it's so thick. Add a little bit more of that. Should make it just about right. Alrighty. Yeah, that's pretty well the color I'm looking for right there. That does that. Okay, I've got to get up here just for a second to get the right pink for the flowers. No, vermilion? Oh, they're not really vermilion. Yeah, I like magenta. That's the color they are. Orchard Rippy, Valley of the Gods. You like it a lot? Okay, Mark. Or Shipping Rock. And just macetables. That's all. So all that is just shipping, not shipping, macetables. The plateaus. All right, here. I just need a little bit on my spatula. Okay. All right, Marie. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm not saying anything, folks. I'm concentrating on doing this. I'm not wanting to. This is more of a precision painting, and I didn't pull out my tiny painting tool, which I probably should have, instead of using my spatula here, which is doing pretty good. It's got a round edge there. Oh, see, that's not working with that right there. Now I'm getting a halo over my head. All right. You'll have to tell us how good that bed sleeps tomorrow. Hope you didn't waste your money on it. Good night. I'm putting in the cacti, y'all. I have to say, it's coming out pretty good at being my first desert scene. Coming out pretty good. This is definitely going to go on the back wall. Thinking about selling the other painting, selling it to my mother-in-law. I haven't shown her the picture yet, though. She opened up a complete wall in her bedroom to put my paintings on. Yeah, that is nice, isn't it? Yes, the back wall is my best work. It's this wall right here. This is where I put all my good stuff. And then like the wall back there that's got the cross, that's anybody else's paintings. Yeah, she done a great job on those crosses. I think they're so lovely. She does good as a painter. I mean, she's no Bob Ross, but she's got her own style. And I think that's what people needs to realize. We can get inspiration from another painter, but we've got our own style. No person is going to paint like another person. It's just a little hard to swallow sometimes thinking that, hey, wait a minute, my work is good too. And I am so very critical of my work. Learning some new things tonight, Ian. Once I get the blossoms on these, it's going to really look good. I'm going to put the blossoms on this cacti. That's just a really nice flare. I hear you, Catherine. I'll show you the cactus here in a moment. I'll show you what I've got without the blossoms. All right, this is without the blossoms. So we've got some patches of cacti in there. And I'm going to add the blossoms to some of them. It looks pretty good like that, though. That was a great idea. Hello, Joy. Are they? Was you being picked on, Joy? Yeah, that's what she says. Oh, you came now. It's a good thing that you didn't come earlier. Oh, you going? Okay. Good night, Ian, baby. Yeah. Now I'm going to get the blossoms on it, so I'm not going to use my spatula. I've got to get my little painting brush my little detailer. There we go. They'll do it just fine. Gotta get my little detail brush. This is gonna look so pretty. Purty. That's how my sister-in-law used to say. Purty. I tell you what, cacti have got huge blossoms. Seriously. These particular ones that I painted, they have got big flowers. They are big and so beautiful. You would never think of a cactus to have such a beautiful flower. What happened? Well, I thought I had some potential new people, and Mitchell caught on to their little scheme, and then they started calling the mods devils, and so they rent that chance of having a good more group. So that's what these had said, Grandpa. They said that they were Christians. They appealed to your Christianity. I mean, I'm always open-minded to have new people on my channel. Always. People are welcome, but if they're going to try to fool me and use God, I don't want them. I don't need that kind of people. I'll share it with them. I'll show. So it's a shame because there was potential of having more friends. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but I knew that you wasn't a troll, Joy. We all do, Joy. All of us. There's something that we're always screwing up in our Christianity. Always. No one is exempt. But yeah, I was hoping that I had some new people. They even appealed to me by talking about Bob Ross. Daggone it, there's two things you don't use to get to somebody. That's God and Bob Ross. You just don't do it. My goodness. This is so lovely, y'all. This is lovely. This is good. You know what? Just thinking about it. In an area that looks so dead, and God in His creation gives a prickly plant a beautiful pink blossom to brighten up a dead area. All right, Levi, I love you, buddy. Absolutely, that's what he always said. Yes, probably, no doubt. If you're thinking of a person with the large afro, that's him. Good old Bob Ross, buddy. Good old Bob Ross. I have seen other painters, and they don't even come close to painting like him. They've got good work, but I don't get inspiration from anybody else. I'm going to have to binge watch some Bob Ross and get some more ideas here. Some flowers down here. Oh, that is nice. That is nice, guys. This is nice. See if you can even see that. There's too much lighting in the back. See, I'll pull it up a little more. Can you see that? I am going to be taking a picture of this and putting it in the thumbnail of this live stream. So let's see here. Put a blossom up here on this one. And then on this one. Let's see. Only one on this one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes. Very nice. Put one up here as well. Not that cacti has a blossom on them, though, and I'm not wanting to overdo it with them. Not every cacti develops a blossom. I'll add a blossom on this one, and that's it. That should make it just right. Yeah. It is so nice. It's so nice. Uh, that'd be interesting. Happy little trees, yes. That's what he would say. Hmm. Mm-mm. And my mod's kind of backing off a little bit. No, but look at the name. Really stands for the man part. Got to be careful about names like that. They use a twist on words. No, you're okay, Joy. You're okay. Just got to watch them. Anyway, I am going to be taking a picture of this and using it as a thumbnail for the live stream. If I can think of anything else to add to it, I will. But I think it's pretty well finished. Pretty well. I'm kind of struggling a little bit though with the foot of this one massa. So I'm going to extend that foot. Find it in there. Hmm. So I need more of this in there. Good night, Grandpa. Good night, Mom. Oh, Grandpa's not leaving. It's Mom. My bad. Yeah, because originally everybody was supposed to be watching me paint this, and I was using the Streaming Lab, and the Streaming Lab just cut out. It stopped streaming. It was making a mess of things and just it was sad. And I wanted so much for people to watch this, and it just didn't. So the best that I can do is just be sure to take a picture and put in the thumbnail. All right. Yeah, pretty good. I pretty well don't have anything of that, of the yellow. I've got some blended. Let's see here what I can do with it. A lot of times, I'm one of these kind of people that like, I don't settle with good enough. And so I continue on, and then I end up messing everything up. And it no longer looks as good as it originally did. I'm so bad for doing that. Does any of you do that? Can't leave well enough alone, and then you find that everything is just screwed up. I am so bad for that. I'm horrible for doing that, especially when it comes to my paintings, because I think that I could make it look even better, and then I like, ah, oh, so much worse. Hugs to you too, Joy. I love you. Anyway, is any of you really bad for like you get something accomplished and it looks pretty good and you think that you're going to make it look better or get it better or whatever it is that, like, say, maybe even making a dish and like you've got it just right, but you just think that you can improve on it, or a hairdo, or if you paint or something. And so you go to make it even better and you actually make it worse. Are any of you bad about doing that? Anyway, I have pretty well got this. I need to improve that base. Wow. Now that's an improvement that I didn't screw up on. Nice. Is it just you and me, Grandpa? The last time I saw Levi was still on here, or maybe he said goodbye. No, I think Levi did say goodbye, didn't he? That's an improvement right there. It made a difference. How would you have Luna paint, Grandpa? With her paws? That'd be kind of cool if you'd have her paint with her paws. That'd be neat. Have her walk all over, like, kind of like a paper or a poster paper or something. I wonder if she'd do it for you. It's just about at 2 hours. So I'm going to go on ahead and say good night. It seems to me like you're the only one left on here, Grandpa. So I love you. Have a great night. And anybody else that I'm not aware is on the chat, good night to you. I love you. You have a great evening.